My name is Eric Small. This video is one of a set of short tutorials directed towards the new Cinema 4D user. These tutorials will be brief overviews of various aspects and concepts within the software. Cinema 4D has the attribute manager down here, which has all of the listed attributes for a particular object within the object manager. If we make our sphere much lower resolution, let's say 8 segments, and we go over and we make it editable. Now we have the ability to come in and we want to grab polygons and manipulate them in some way, shape, or form. So if we select all of our polygons and we want to subdivide, I'm going to press Shift C and we'll look for the subdivide command. And now we have subdivided all of the faces of this particular geometry. But once this is an actual geometry, we don't have a lot of attributes that we can adjust with this. That's where the Cinema 4D's tag system comes into play. In order to access these, well, if we look here first, we see by default we have a Phong tag and we have a UV tag. This tag for the UV is what holds all of the UV mapping information for this particular object. And then we have the Phong tag here where we can adjust the Phong reflection angle and other parameters for it. There's many more tags that can be used within Cinema 4D, and they can be accessed by either going to the tag menu or right-clicking on the object itself, and all of the tags will appear in the top section of this pop-up menu. For example, if we wanted to be able to adjust the geometry here with, let's say, a pose morph, we could go down and we could go to rigging tags and we can choose pose morph. Pose morph is very much akin to blend shapes in Maya. And what we can do is we can select what type of mixing we want this pose morph to use. And for example, I'm going to use the points mode. If I go into point mode here and I grab a bunch of points, I can move them, adjust them, however I see fit, however I need to in order for my animation to work. But now I can go back to this pose morph tag and I have the ability to animate and blend in between these two states of the morph. We also have different other tags. For example, we have what's called a vibrate tag. This particular tag, if we add it to the object and we start to play, we'll see that this vibrate tag literally makes the object vibrate. We can adjust the frequency if we want to go really, really fast. We want to go even bigger. Or if we want to slow this down. If we want to shut off the rotation, we have that ability as well. Or if we want it to only rotate and not move around. We also have the ability to add in dynamic or simulation tags. As of the time of this recording, Cinema 4D is revamping their dynamics engines. So the dynamics will be found in 2 locations, either in the simulation tags or in the bullet tags. The version 2023 is soon to be released, and pretty much all of the dynamics tags will be found within the simulation menu. They will be keeping the bullet tags for longevity's sake or for posterity, so that scenes that are older scenes that are opened in newer versions of Cinema 4D will not completely break. There's lots of different tags in here. Some will be used more than others, but just note that this is how additional attributes are added to an object once it has become geometry.